Hello, gamers. We are back here once again, continuing our Omega Raid New Game Plus. Hopefully, we will actually finish today. I actually don't remember where we're supposed to go, which is why I'm out here. Won't let you pass. Oh, perfect. It's here. I knew it. No, I didn't. But yeah, I am very glad that I took a break because I just know the second half is going to be so long. Wedge is standing by to see you off. Alpha and the Chief have already got back in, so don't let us keep you. Our colleague over there should be glad to make the descent as soon as you're ready. This dreadful experiment may have a way to go yet, but if you keep taking it one battle at a time, you'll be fighting Omega before you... I mean, it will all be over before you know it. Oh. Alright, we are off to the interdimensional rift. Alright, Nero, what you got? Back, are you? We should return to the task at hand. Everything alright, Nero? You look a bit green around the gills. The kettle was full of salt water. Not the best stuff to brew coffee, it turns out. Really? Well, it wasn't my doing. Of course not. That you would involve filling it. The water came from Alpha, created by one of those cards of his. It was very thoughtful of him to make the effort, but next time, I'd prefer a beverage that doesn't leave me feeling ill. In any case, you can handle support for this third battle on your own. I want to begin preparations for the fourth. Fair enough. Right, Salix. Your next foe is simply known as the Guardian. Unlike that ordeal with Chartanuke, this battle promises to be relatively straightforward. Courage and steel should be enough to win you the day. Sure. Speak with Alpha. Kweh? Alpha seems concerned about Nero. Okay. This, I again can't unsync, so I will be cutting this out, and I will see y'all in a moment. Nope, we're not queuing as that. We'll queue as Scholar. Okay, perfect! This is why I queue in as Healer. I swear to God, I'm gonna miss this queue in a few days. Oh, I can switch to streamer mode on Discord. There we go, perfect. Oh my God, there's an AFK tank! Why do you do this to me? Okay, we're good. God. I'm sorry I keep skipping to cutscenes. The cutscenes don't really matter a lot. Too much. I just realized I should probably be playing the cutscenes, but you know, it's fine. We just immediately get to see what the boss is. This is a new game plus type of deal. I'll probably have it turned on for the next few, because the next few cutscenes are pretty good. I'll do that right now, actually. System configuration. Is it character? Character. General. There. Alright. Oh, I forgot to summon. No one saw that. Did I seriously did bio twice? I am flopping. Anyway, do this. Oh, lovely. I got cleaved. Yeah, this is the first thing I'm doing of combat today. Don't trust me with my plays. I even got healed. I should place EOS somewhere better. Where is my targeting? There. I love this Final Fantasy VI boss music, by the way. I know I said this in the previous stream, but it's such good. I actually don't remember fighting this guy in 6. I think I said this about another boss yesterday, too. And no, I think it was the Final Fantasy V boss that I just don't remember fighting ever. We're loading up the kick. Oh, of course. I keep doing... Oh, that's bad. Here, I'm gonna do... Summon Eos. I need to not mess up here. Okay, and then we're gonna switch. We're gonna switch... The pet hotbar cannot be edited. I never knew that. Oh, there's Dadaluma. I think I remember fighting this guy. Doken. It's our fave, Ultros. No, he's not our fave. Ooh, I do like the pretty girls. Oh, but the boys too. I do like them pretty. Final Fantasy XIII 2 has a lot of things I can complain about, but its DLC is pretty fun. Oh my lord, I need to help this white mate. Oh, good. They help themselves. I'm so head empty when I'm healing. I'm just like, broil, broil, broil. Broil, 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 broil. I love overflowing on ether flow. Oh god, well we did most of them. Don't these guys have an enrage? Or is that another? I think it's another raid series I'm thinking of. You don't need my aether flow. Oh, lovely. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's bad. I almost got right blasted into. Oh, I always guess during these. Oh, I was wrong. Whoopsie. Yeah, that mechanic I always guess on, and I'm just like, well. Auto hello, I love the Final Fantasy VI music. Are we done here? There we go. He is defeated. Da, 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 da. All right, let's leave. Use the duty finder. Alrighty, Sid. What you got? Congratulations, old friend. Judging by the lack of smoking holes, I'd say you have a natural talent for avoiding laser beams. And this is what passes for a straightforward battle in there. Phantom terrains, possessed pictures, and now this Magitech-like machine. Assuming it was real, the realm of the Sigmascape is based on what must have been highly advanced both in the arcane and the mechanical arts. 'Tis truly a pity we cannot identify the test world's origin. Imagine how much we might have learned from such a civilization had we encountered it under different circumstances. But now is not the time for such idle thoughts. The next battle will be the last for this world, and Nero should have the strategy to share with us by now. Da 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 da. Hello. This is it, the final battle of the Sigmascape. These two make me so mad. We put together a profile of your next opponent. Hello, I got sent a tell. You've encountered some fantastical foes in here, but his name, you'll have the novel experience of fighting the actual person. His name is Kefka, and he's a jester. According to the data, his preferred mode of fooling didn't just bring the house down, but the whole world. Apparently, he found comedy in the tragedies of others and condemned countless thousands to death of his own amusement. That a jester should bring such misery, 'tis most amusing. Nevertheless, we treat this villain with all seriousness. His rise to godhood and subsequent rule over a shattered world is clearly documented in the records. Kefka is a formidable mage, and a cunning one besides. Your tactics must account for both his power and his trickery. You've been working on a solution, yes? Will it be enough? Will it be enough? Have you ever known me to do anything by halves? The jester's face paint is a mask for his intent. If you only watch the surface, you'll be fighting at a disadvantage. To put it bluntly, Kefka will seek to deceive you, even as you predict his actions and adjust your position. His true attack will reveal the feint for what it was. This is where things become interesting. I have tuned this monitor to allow me to observe the Sigmascape with greatly enhanced clarity. If I observe a discrepancy between Kefka's behavior and the impending attack, I'll endeavor to warn you. The timing will be critical, of course. How confident are you of this strategy? I predict a 50% chance of success. Any delay, however slight in reacting to his feints, will render my warnings all but pointless. Isn't it exciting? There is no safe way to predict this hero. We must test our tactics on the field of battle. I'm afraid he's right. I'll lend you all the support I can from this side. Make what preparations you need and head into the Sigmascape. We can't let this jester have the last laugh. Embrace your destruction. It is the fate of all things. But people can always rebuild, and new lives will always be born. A fragmented conversation that accompanied Kefka's data. He was the first line, but there was no mention of who uttered the reply. You admire this villain? Perhaps. I admire the idea of upsetting the status quo. Go on, champion. I tire of waiting up for the fun to begin. Oh, Alpha's worried. Test World of Ruin. Nope, the party finder closed. Kweh. You may enter Sigmascape V4 when you are ready. Alright, let's see. How is Sigmascape V4's queues? Awful. Scholar. Even worse. Gunbreaker. Okay, we're switching to Dragoon of all things. Average wait time 7 minutes. Okay, let's switch back to Scholar. Please. There. I'm gonna miss this queue a lot. And I really do mean I'm gonna miss it a lot. Alright, cutscene. Here he is. This clown man. We hate him here. I wield the greatest power in existence. You may as well be dirt on the bottom of my boots, or the dirt stuck to the bottom of that dirt. I will destroy everything. I will create a monument to non-existence. What an absolute crazy man. Alpha! And we are to fight this clown man. Okay, because those Alphascape cues are not gonna play around. What? Thank you, Emmy. I'm getting really used to seeing... I'm really loving this eat and meat code, by the way. Really like it. But also... Oh, shoot. I don't like that the guys have poofy sleeves. That's the only thing I have to complain about, is the poofy sleeves on the guy version. Whee! Yeah, he's clowning. He's clowning. It's a trick. Alphascape I'm actually excited for, because that's when I'm actually going to roll for stuff, because I want the glam. I want Alphascape glam. And now we get to do this nonsense. Oh wait, this is knockback, right? Like over here. Whee! I'm just letting this white mage do all the healing. I've just been using Broil this entire time. I'll never forget the one time I did Alexander with Alice, and I did like no healing the entire time, and I got more comms than her. Timely teleport, gamers. Watch out for the clown man. Yep. This music is so iconic to Final Fantasy VI fans, though. Oh wait, this is knockback. Yeah, that's not good. No. The Savage for this, I want to do one day. I promised Dallas that I would. Okay, so that's bad. And where's the other place where we're supposed to go? That way. Right? No. Arm's length. Oh, I lived. Okay. Goodbye, summoner. Da, 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 da. Oh wait, that's a cleave, right? It sure is. Ooh, excuse me. He's doing that again. We're gonna go away. He's clowning. Yep. I remember one time I actually got called a Broil Mage. I think it was doing E8, and somebody was like, "Hey, Broil Mage, do you mind healing?" Clown man, I would like to defeat you. It's Sophia. Oh yeah, for people who don't know Final Fantasy VI, the Warring Triad is all mishmashed into this statue. We have to look at the thing. Ave Maria. See, like, every time I'm going to heal, the White Mage just heals for me, and I just vibe. We did it. Goodbye, Clown Man. Oh, lost? How can I lose? I just can't believe it. I wonder how the Savage... I want to see how the Savage looks like one day. I need to look it up, like how his death animation looks like. Goodbye, Clown Man. It's just like Final Fantasy VI, where the statue just goes... Whirr. Sigmascape complete. Finally. The Savage is really cool. I'm gonna go. I don't want to roll for any of this stuff. Goodbye. That's it, isn't it? He's won. Well, this contest has been decided. Alpha Group is victorious. The Sigmascape test world will now be erased. Come on, we should go and find Salix. Is Nero? Oh, Nero is dead. Nero? Talk to me, man. Are you hurt? You could say that. I had a visitor while you were attending the Ironworks station. Oh no. Omega. Damn it. We never should have left you alone. Not after what happened to Biggs and Wedge. As if I would trail along behind you. I'd like some sniveling lapdog. No, I choose to remain, and behold the results. This was my victory. It was my ingenuity that defeated these foes. Even your precious warrior of light is just another variable in my grand experiments. Alright, Nero. Save your strength. I'll set Salix and Alpha, and then we can get out of here. Garland. The next round is yours. And you can't keep holding back. It's time to unfetter that brilliant mind of yours, to do what must be done. And I'm not just talking about what becomes of Omega. You cannot preach freedom through technology and keep yourself locked up in chains. Oh, it unlocks. Ooh, E8 an 08 Savage unlocks. Ooh. Oh, excuse me. Excitement for Uwu. Kweh! Hi, little Alpha. Oh, and the rat with wings. Another battle won. Thy knoweth no bounds, child of man. The Sigmascape has been terminated. Congratulations, Alpha Group. Congratulations, Salix Hero Soul. Consistent with previous performances, you have once more defeated a foe of vastly superior combat capabilities. I have constructed a theory to explain this phenomenon. In order to conserve life energy, you subconsciously limit your output during standard activity. I have taken this factor into account with calculating your potential, but judging by the wild fluctuation in values, is it possible your limits are exceeded by an unpredictably high degree when engaged in battle? That's called a limit break. Current data unreliable. Accuracy of further experiments may be compromised. Recalculations necessary. You will exhibit your full potential unrestricted by self-imposed limits. Prediction, placing subject in mortal peril will facilitate the collection of desired data. Ooh. Oh. Well. Even Alpha's like, ah. The eye. Reveal your power. Let me measure the extent of your existence. In precisely 180 seconds, I will terminate your life. You are to attempt escape with every last reserve of strength you possess. Kweh! Frog! Oh, Alpha. Alpha, your participation is unnecessary. Do not interfere. 180 seconds, huh? Curious, 'twould seem the circumstances of thy birth taint not the purity of thy life. The seed which all mortals nurture is found within thee too, Alpha. As for thee, Omega, after the passing of eons, is this truly the extent of thine evolution? I have glimpsed the core of thy wretched existence and judge that my guidance here is no longer needed. Goodbye, rat with wings. He was just like, peace out. There he is. Ah? Even I cannot fully bend the rules which govern this place. I have reached beyond my strength at the last. But so be it. Such a death becometh thee not. We have like 10 seconds left, Omega. Not Omega, Midgard Somer. Bam. To slumber I shall betake me for a time. The incarnation I leave with thee will be mine in form, but not in spirit. Midgard Somer! Midgard Somer, again, your actions are incomprehensible. Heed me, empty vessel. Thine are all too clumsy effort to draw out that which be thine own admission. Defieth thine understanding is the very height of folly. Temper thy desire, trust to the results of thine experiments, and when thou hast witnessed these mortals in the fullness of their glory, then mayest thou determine the prize thou seekest is thine for the taking. Goodbye, giant rat with wings. Acknowledged. Attempt to artificially elicit potential has failed. Tend to your injuries, Alpha Group, and prepare for the next round of testing. Our rat with wings is gone. I got pinged in Discord. Alex, Alpha, I need your help. It's Nero. He's... Oh, Alpha. Would seem we have all a tale to share, but not here. Come on, we're leaving. Oh. Sir, the chief has already departed for Rogger's Reach. Oh, and I was told to tell you that Jesse expects a full report as soon as that's convenient. We are off to Rogger's Reach. Do do do. Little Alpha. Kweh? Salix, I was told you'd made it out of the hole, but nothing beats seeing you with my own two eyes. In case you were wondering, Nero was taken straight to the infirmary. The chief should be back soon with news if you don't mind waiting. Hello, reality. We are watching, Sid and Nero cancel their divorce. Chief, how is he? Not good. It seems one of Omega's nastier minions paid him a visit in our absence. He's putting on a brave face, but having seen his injuries, I'm surprised he kept going for as long as he did. The chirurgeons confined him to bed. Even should Omega extend its next invitation, Nero won't be coming with us. Midgard Sormer is taking a lengthy nap now, isn't he? And it won't be long before our base camp is lost to the rift again. When the time comes, I'll join the expedition myself. The challenges will only get harder, and you need someone reliable at your back. I appreciate the offer, Jesse, and I might take you up on it when the time comes. But let's not take any decisions yet. I have a lot of thinking to do about what's happened and what about what lies ahead. Kweh. The poor thing, he seems worried. Don't worry, we'll get Omega in the end. Also, if, I don't know what setting I clicked, but I think I turned on the setting again where if I click out of the game, the frame rate drops a lot. Well, that got a smile out of him. We may not understand what he says, but I think we can understand how he feels. Right, as much as I'd like to stay in chat, we all have work to do. Sooner or later, we're going to have to face Omega itself, and we've all seen what it's capable of. We need to be stronger. We need to be ready for when Omega calls on us again. Let's make sure that we are. I love this violin music, by the way. And we are done, finally. I think I think this is the end of the Sigmascape quest. I think, finally. In the beginning, there was chaos. 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 Good timing, Salix. There's been another anomaly detected at the Yawn. Assuming previous instances are anything to go by, this energy fluctuation is another of Omega's so-called invitations. If you don't mind waiting a moment or two, we can discuss things with Master Garland. He should be here soon. We are a Lamigo. The chief should be here by now. But I bet my stock in the company's holding, he's fiddling with that research data. My game feels so dark. Well, I suppose I should explain, even if the chief might prefer me not to share. After your last run-in with Omega, Master Garland had some research notes smuggled from the Empire, from Garlemald. These notes are part of Midas Nan Garland's legacy, who was, of course, the chief's father and the Empire's preeminent engineer. The incident at Bozja Citadel. Do you know of it? Girl, you don't want to know what I've been through over in Bozja. I know this is supposed to take place beforehand, but God. I suppose you would. Even outside the Empire, the tale was a famous one. Midas built the tower to harness Dalamud's power, and it brought annihilation upon the entire town upon which it was built. This isn't the kind of event you can simply brush under the rug. And as you can imagine, the job of sifting through the rubble afterwards was no pleasant task. Master Garland was slated to assume his master's position as head engineer, but this disaster, added to his opposition to the Empire's path of conquest, convinced him to abandon his homeland. The chief has wanted nothing to do with the lunar transmitter or the data used to create it until now. I think he means to put that research to use in your conflict with Omega. In fact, given the time frame, there can be no other explanation. The lunar transmitter! The lunar transmitter! It took me time to process that. Listen to me, Salix. The chief's genius is plagued by a great deal of apprehension. But even so, once he makes a decision, he doesn't do things by halves, and when the time comes, he'll come through for us. You have to believe that. Sorry I'm late. I was a little too focused on my work. Lost all sense of time. That's no excuse, Chief. What have I told you about being punctual to staff meetings? In any case, I've shared the situation at the yawn with Salix here. Good. Then you know that Omega is likely to ready to continue with its tests. But Chief, Biggs and Wedge aren't fit for field work yet, and the chirurgeon's given Nero strict orders to stay abed. And what of Midgard Sommer? Still taking his nap, is he? He sure is. That leaves only you, Salix, and Alpha. Maybe it's time I joined the expedition. No, Jesse, I need your talents elsewhere. There's a half-built device in the workshop that I need you to finish putting together. I've drawn up the design and completed the core mechanisms. The final assembly should pose no problem for an engineer of your abilities. New device? Does this mean you use the... whatever you say, Chief. I'll have it and ready and waiting for you. Just be safe in there. Oh, I hate that name. Thank you for following, but also I hate that name, like, a lot. Where is it? 69, nice. Do. But yeah, we are currently doing some Omega New Game Plus. Do. And we are off once again to the yawn. If I can ever hit the right button. Everyone get in your last... Also, today's weekly reset, so don't forget your Dome and Enclave, Gil, y'all. I literally, like, right before I started the stream, right when I started the stream, I went over to the Dome and Enclave, and I was like, it is time for Gil. Also, get your challenge logs ready. I'm gonna be getting... I'm gonna at least try to get these challenge logs. Dungeon Master feeling lucky. Maybe the guild has, but I doubt the guild has. I hate Some of these names. Are you ready, Salix? Ready to put an end to this? Is there another duty? Aye, there's no room for hesitation. We press on, come what may. What about you, Alpha? All set to go? Kweh! That's the spirit. Let's dive in, shall we? Oh, thank God there's not another duty. I was like, I remember one of these not having a duty. Ooh, we're in. The interdimensional rift. We're missing some test words. Omega's experiments must be nearing an end. Hydrate? Oh, I really should get some water. Oh, well, I have this. Don't skip cutscene. Welcome, welcome. Your arrival has been highly anticipated. And I will confirm your earlier supposition. My experiments have indeed reached the final stage. Of the 89 test subjects I trialed, 4 Psi group combatants emerged victorious. Psi? Of those 4, further conflict determined the strongest among them. This surviving specimen shall be your opponent. Oh, so Final Fantasy I was Psi. Oh. Yeah, we're about to fight a Final Fantasy I boss if the quest indicator wasn't clear enough. Affirmative, such an outcome would allow me to pursue my objective to its conclusion. I would continue analyzing the qualities which allow you to prevail despite your frailty and integrate said qualities into my own arsenal. I will be pleased if my experiment yields relevant data, but engaging you directly is still the most efficient and reliable testing method. Omitting intermediary steps, evaluation of combat potential deemed superfluous, proceeding immediately with final experiments. Oh my goodness, it's like, we're just skipping all this. Let's just go. Let's stop. Alpha, your task is complete. Your presence among these test subjects is no longer required. What? What do you mean by that? I will guide your progress personally from this point onwards. Alpha's role in transferring authority is now obsolete. Aw. Alpha, don't be sad. Even so, Alpha is a valued companion. If he wishes to continue on with us, I see no intention in leaving him behind. Companion. Companions are those who provide mutual benefit. The instant Alpha's authorities became redundant, he lost his sole qualification to be regarded as such. Furthermore, the primary function of Alpha's existence was to lure you into my domain. He would be more accurately described as bait. Aw, poor Alpha. Aw. Test subject Alpha can neither confirm nor deny my statement. He possesses no memory prior to this encounter with you. He was the first entity I created here in this realm, my first and only attempt to recreate a being who shared your mundane parameters. I based his incarnation upon the most ordinary life form, one which had somehow bested an enemy whose strength rivaled my own. Oh, a red chocobo? By observing the feeble creature in the heat of battle, I sought to understand the source of this contradiction. Chocobo feather. Chocobo feathers everywhere. I repeated the experiment once, twice, 8,000 times, yet the results have never deviated from the estimated projections. The test was an abject failure, and thus I have resolved to adapt my methodology. I would focus instead on simulating powerful opponents and summon mortals of natural origin here to combat them. For Alpha, I devised a new purpose. I erased his memory, implanted a compulsion to return to me, and then ejected into your world. Weak beings exhibit a tendency to form groups. I surmised that this is instinctual behavior would aid Alpha in bringing me the test subjects I required, a function he performed with adequate competence. Oh. Goodbye, chocobo feathers. Tell me something, Omega. This ability of yours to generate matter was not originally intended for creating other life forms, was it? Oh, your query bears little relevance to the topic at hand. Affirmative. I was equipped with matter generation capabilities for the purpose of unlimited self-improvement and armament expansion. Fabricating life forms was not the intended function, but the practice is not otherwise prohibited or problematic. I like the... I don't remember the stories as well, but I feel like Alphascape is going to have all the lore stuff I'm missing. I want to see. I disagree with you there. As an engineer, I would advise against using such technology purposes outside its design. From the very start, you've been making the same mistake. Even the powerful subjects of your test worlds were made crippled and incomplete. It is conviction which drove these villains to terrible greatness. The same limitless conviction which allowed weakling heroes to overcome them. Do you not understand? Then we will never lose to your creations, no matter how stronger they should be according to your soulless calculations. Come, Salix, let us be on our way. You too, Alpha. Alpha! Oh. Where? Oh. And we are off, finally. Just glad we don't have to do a duty. I'm so excited to chill in the raid area for Endwalker. Like, I'm not gonna be chilling there the entire time, but you know what I mean. Have our base camp up and running. You can dive into the final test world whenever you wish. As for the world's inhabitant, Omega has previously generously provided us with a basic profile. Your opponent's name is Chaos! The first heroes defeated this evil in a conflict that took place so long ago I'm having trouble separating myth from history. Unless, of course, this is an entity from another reality, as were the denizens of the Sigmascape, in which case it may be pointless to even attempt to confirm the details. What is certain, however, is that this Chaos stands triumphant over a roster of truly monstrous test subjects, promises to be a grueling battle, but one which will open the gate to fighting Omega itself. Alpha, you and I will need to provide support for Salix. Will you be my assistant? Aw, Alpha's so sad. You're bothered by what Omega said earlier. You think you'll be responsible for dragging us into this mess. Aw. Trust me when I say this is not your fault. We were the ones who awakened Omega, and we're the ones who need to deal with the consequences. Alpha. I wonder how this is being a Lalafell, because if you're a Lalafell, aren't you like literally Alpha's height? By the way, do you still have that card you used to boil water in the kettle? It's been brought to my attention that I'm a spoiled blue blood who can't even refill a pot without constant reminders. If you could take charge of that, then it would be most helpful. Kweh! Tis inconvenient without Midgard Solmer here to translate his chirping. Still, the best medicine for his worries is for you to win his next contest. Let's show him we're on top of things, huh? Midgard Sommer's taking a coffee break. Alright, use the duty finder to enter Alphascape V1. Is Rid Kumiko alive? Hello? Hello. Thank you for queuing with me. I will be rolling for all the tokens shamelessly, except for the accessories. Probably not the accessories. Let the Q gods be in my favor. 10 minutes. Ugh. Let me switch to DPS. Dragoon. Oh, thank God. The one time the healer Q screwed me over. No, this DPS is AFK. Why? Why do you do this? Why? Why? No. Okay, good. At least we didn't have to wait for a long time after that. We made it. I'm glad I turned on cutscenes again. It is chaos. 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 I kind of want to play Final Fantasy Origin on stream, but I don't think there's going to be a PC version for a while. Oh, I got dance partnered. Hello. I love having dance partner. This is the original Final Fantasy I battle music, which is pretty cool. Oh, I should, you know what, here, where is she? I'll give Emmy the eye. I almost got screwed over by my jump animation. Oh, lovely. Can we please stack? Oh, wait, I'm gonna kill people if I don't... Yeah. I always... Oh, do I have a flare marker? Oh, thank God I don't. Don't make me move. Why are you this person set to busy? There's just somebody in our party just chilling, set to busy. I sure forgot my dot. Does arms length work on this? I forgot. I guess I should go over there, huh? Oh, it does. Not that bad. Ah, I missed one last eye attack. We're actually beating up this guy really quickly. Usually you like wipe to him. We're not supposed to stack together, right? We're not supposed to stack together. Don't stack together, gamers. Don't stack together. That's bad. Yeah. It feels really awkward playing melee. Again, also, by the way. It feels really weird to actually be doing some raiding, even if it's very casual raiding on melee. DPS check. Oh wait, no, it's a healer check. Stack, gamers, stack! We did it. Oh, this is the downtime Emmy talked about earlier. With Dragoon at 70. My positionals, no. My positionals. Oh, lovely knockback, huh? I'm gonna die. Oh wait, I forget I'm a little overgeared. Do not stack together! Do not! Oh, that's bad. Yeah, that's really bad. Can I just do this? Oh, I'm gonna die here. Yep, you know what? This is— I die in this spot. Whee! Get him! Just get him! We did it! Emmy, don't leave immediately, please! At least pass on everything. I beg of you. Da-da-da. Okay, good. Oh wait, no, I actually want a need for this stuff. What am I talking about? I think it's the bolts I don't want. There, okay. I got 3 comms because I stayed behind for so long. The battle is concluded. Alpha Group is victorious. This also signals the completion of my experiment and the incontestable fact of your supremacy. Ellison supremacy. And yet the process by which you consistently exceeded your projected potential continues to confound my understanding. Is it possible that test subject Sid's suppositions are correct? That my calculations and simulations are fundamentally flawed? Do mortals truly boast some indefinable quality that I do not possess and cannot measure? Can we leave? Error, logic loop malfunction, resolution requires yet additional data. If the nature of your existence defies standard reasoning, then I must examine you from an illogical angle. I will subject the unknown to the imperfect. Test subject Salix Soul will proceed to a supplemental stage. Whee! I have altered this test world to reflect a recorded memory. It originates from a time when a war had erupted on a distant star. I was deployed to the battlefield, and it was there I engaged an enemy of unmatched strength. The contest ended prematurely, and I failed to bring down my foe. Subsequently, I lacked the data to fabricate a completely accurate simulation. Results stemming from such a subject are unreliable. Even should you be defeated by this incomplete creation, I will still honor your previous victories and engage you in combat myself. That is, of course, assuming you survive. According to my previous observations, this opponent will accept only death as a condition of defeat. What? There he is. The only one who could defeat him. I love this humming thing, by the way. Like, ever since they introduced it in A Realm Reborn, I love this humming theme a lot. Prepare to face Midgardsormr, red-maned worm of the Dragon Star and nemesis of my world. This is not the fated specter that you know, or a mortal conjured simulacrum. You will contend with a true incarnation of the Father of Dragons, at the height of his power and glory. I wonder how O10S is back in the day. I wonder how people felt about O10S. You can't force Salix to fight 2 battles back to back. He needs time to regain his strength. He must be allowed to recuperate, or the data for your testing will be skewed. Acknowledged. Test subject Salixita Soul, you are permitted to leave. Re-enter the test world when your strength has returned to optimal levels. Alpha! Kweh! Sid's nowhere in sight. Salix, I'm right here. I don't think you can see me, but I'm standing next to Alpha. Oh no! Sid is just... Sid! Sid has vanished from view, but his voice is clear and strong. My apologies. 'Twas not my intention to undermine the gravity of the situation with this diversion. I noticed the kettle was boiled and thought some tea would soothe my nerves. I poured myself a cup and halfway was drinking it before I realized my hand, not to mention the rest of me, had turned invisible. I understand that the situation is unsettling, but I assure you I can still work unimpeded. Now we'd best discuss how to approach. Oh, he's back. What? Oh, it seems to have worn off. Kweh. Now, you're not to blame. I did ask you to fill the kettle after all. I'd forgotten that Nero had said your card producing water with unexpected properties, although it seems the effects were rather different this time. In any case, 'twas pleasant to have a distraction from our greater woes. However brief, we set the rest of the water aside for now and decide what to do with it later. Right, Salix, we need to talk about your forthcoming contest with Midgardsormr. Watching through the monitor, I could see that this worm appeared different to the one we know. From everything we'd heard thus far, it seems Midgardsormr and Omega both hail from different stars, 2 distant worlds at war with one another. As a result of that conflict, the worm was forced to gather its offspring and leave his home behind. After evading Omega's pursuit over a course of an unimaginable journey, the Father of Dragons arrived here on our world. I'm assuming the entity you face is a younger, more vital Midgardsormr, just as he was when Omega first encountered him, thousands of years in the past. A formidable foe indeed. Bunny Boy Alt? I'm excited for you. We must find a way to defeat this giant dragon. He is awful. We might actually wipe to him. We'll see. Hopefully Omega's imperfect data will contain a flaw we can exploit. It certainly doesn't help matters that Omega's little surprise isn't registered as an official test subject. I can't even use the terminals to search for the most basic information. With that in mind, Salix, I have a proposal. I wish to leave the completion of this supplemental stage entirely in your heroic hands. Rather than twiddle my thumbs whilst you prepare to contend with the dragon, I mean to instead work on a strategy for our inevitable confrontation with Omega. And then, my friend, we will put a stop to this mad machine once and for all. Da 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 da. I'm glad we're in agreement. I'll ready my tools and you ready yours. You have a worm to slay. I am so excited for Bunny Boys on Friday, y'all. I am doting every Bunny Boy. I'm gonna be out here because I have to go to Limsa. Yeah, you know what sucks also? The first thing I'm going to during Endwalker launch is Limsa. I'm going to Limsa of all places because I have to go unlock Sage. Bunny Boy, I love the hair. No name or lore yet? Well, I'm sure we will see the name and lore later. Does anyone on Crystal want a Shiba minion? Speak now or forever hold your peace, because I have a Shiba minion for some reason in my inventory. I'm gonna switch to healer. Let's see if this Q works. Please work. Alphascape V2. This is gonna be awful. Oh god, this is gonna be so bad. Here he is. Ma. I don't think there's any if only there was voice acting for all this stuff. Blah. Oh, I keep forgetting to summon. Ambient ether, so it's horizontal and then horizontal is out, right? Horizontal is out. Okay, I remember. Yep. And then unique will heal. Horizontal. Horizontal again, get out. Earthshakers. I'm just saying these callouts to myself because I'm trying to keep myself awake. Hawkborn. Lovely. Oh, I have no Aether Flow. Teehee. Horizontal. Is it gonna be vertical? Vertical, get it. You pretty much have to stay like right here or else you're not going to be able to get in or out of his AoEs in time. Horizontal. Horizontal, get away! This Dragoon is going to freaking die. Let me help people actually. Okay, vertical. Vertical means we have to get the heck out of the way. I used Illustrate instead of Chain Stratagem. I hate it here. Oh, wait, we need to get out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yep. Where is he? Oh, wait. Please, Rin Kumiko. Is anyone gonna get this person up? It's gonna be me. Oh, thank God. Oh, Emmy's gonna die, huh? I forgot how much that guy hurts. Ow! I'm surprised I lived. Oh, mitigation. Mitigation, even more mitigation. Here he is. Tank Buster. Oh, that X-Cog just popped immediately. Exa flares, lovely. I hate it here. No. Can I get a crit shield, please? No? Fine. Oh, God. Is it in or out? It's in! Oh, that's a tank buster? Oh no, that's just bad. That's also bad. I'm gonna go this way. Oh my God, everyone's dead! Sobbing, sobbing, sobbing. Where is he? Oh, I lived. Is this healer DCing? Oh no, they're not. Every time I see somebody take a wild of reds, I always think they DC'd. Okay, horizontal. Vertical, get in. Woo. And Earthshakers, lovely. Yep. Phew! I have no MP, huh? Please get him. Oh, we did it. That could have been really bad. Da 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 da. Let's see. I want this. I want this. I don't really want that. I want this. Thank you. And I guess I'll calm my co-healer. Phew! Okay, only 2 more things to queue for. Another stunning victory, Salix. I felt the breath catch in my throat on more than one occasion. Yet even as I watched the battle rage, I was struck by an idle thought. Did you notice the resemblance between Midgard Sommer and Shinryu? Unlike most primals, Shinryu's form had no basis in any system of belief. I've heard the theory that the summoner was simply influenced by the majesty and power of the elder primal Bahamut. But now I'm beginning to think there might be another explanation, that the primal took its shape from the ancestor of all dragons in Hydaelyn. The widely held concept of how a dragon appears has for centuries upon centuries been dooted in depictions of Midgard Sommer. The summoner may not have been sought to imitate him specifically. Subconscious thoughts and memories alone could have guided the similarity. Not that I have any way of confirming this theory, of course. Nevertheless, it's interesting that Shinryu's summoning would lead us to Awakening Omega. A strange twist of fate when you consider the machine's connection to Midgard Sommer. Well, whatever else's destiny has in store, you've already bested the opponent that Omega itself failed to overcome. A feat worthy of celebration, I'd say. In the end, there is Omega. I keep looking at Emmy's bunny boy and I'm just like, yes. Your move, Omega. He's just looking. He has no idea what to think anymore. He's just like, brr, brr. Shutdown initiated. All core experiments and supplemental testing concluded. Discarding test worlds. Test system resources rerouting to primary operations. We are cursed. Congratulations, Alpha Group. As the last surviving test subjects, you have removed every challenger on your path to reach me. I too am eager to meet you in battle. The margin of error I observe between my simulations and your practical performance against Midgard Sommer necessitates direct and immediate analysis. Confrontation imminent. Prepare for unmitigated hostilities, then activate the relocation device to enter the arena. This is it then. Oops, I skipped something. Wait. Omega's power might seem overwhelming, but trust old Sid. I have a fair idea where his weakness lies. And I've been working on something to exploit that vulnerability. I just need a little more time to prepare. He's so hesitant. Nero called him out on this earlier. First things first, we'll make a few adjustments here, like so. Ah, Alpha, do you have any of those tricks and tools left over? I want us to have as many options as possible, so let us lay our cards on the table, as if it were. Kweh! A card? What do we have here? Some sort of gem? A couple of stones? And one single card. This means things bigger, does it? Or is it smaller? Right, 'twas foolish of me to even ask. We'd best leave you in charge of when you know how to use your special tools. Yeah, yes, I almost forgot. Kweh! Don't worry, we'll win this, I promise. Little Alpha. Here, you should carry this as well. I've filled an empty bottle with the invisibility water from the kettle. It might just prove useful in the right situation. Listen to me, Alpha. Up until now, Omega has poked and prodded us from one mad experiment to the next, and honestly, we have no idea what might happen in there. But between us, I believe we have the knowledge and skills to prevail. If you see a chance to make a difference, I want you to take it. All you need is to have faith in yourself and a little courage to see it through. Kweh, little Alpha. Right, Jesse should have that device put together by now. Let's head outside, shall we? All right. I wonder how this cutscene is like a Lalafell. I feel like Sid's neck must be like this entire time because of Alpha and a Lalafell, Warrior of Light. I'll head straight back to Vralger's Reach and collect my new toy. I do still need some time to work through final inspections, so feel free to rest in town. In the meantime, we'll discuss strategy the moment I'm finished. Where? Alpha seems concerned for Sid's well-being. You have a feeling he wants you to follow him. I hope everyone's been working on their Aetherite tickets, because I have 700. I have 700 Aetherite tickets ready to go for the next expansion. Where do you get Aetherite tickets? You either have to do Blue Mage Carnival a lot, and I do mean a lot, and then you have to trade them in. You have to trade in Allied Seals or Centurial Seals with your Grand Company. There's a Grand Company Hunt Seals advance exchange, and that's where you would, at your Grand Company, you would exchange your Allied Seals. And then Centurial Seals you can exchange at the inn in Ishgard for Aetherite tickets. But you need to have Allied Seals or Centurial Seals in your currency. You're looking a bit shaky there, old friend. He's in a robe. That robe is ugly. Nero, they let you out of bed, did they? After studying the data collected from the battle between Omega and Shinryu, one is led to a certain conclusion. Of all the primals attacks, Shinryu's burst of lightning was one thing that pierced the machine's defenses. Omega, it seems, is vulnerable to electrical energy. Aye, all the available evidence supports on such a theory. It is likely an intrinsic weakness that even Omega itself cannot fully compensate for. Yet, be that as it may, I imagine it can still shrug off shocks generated by ordinary means. We'll need to hit it with a truly gargantuan blast of energy. And you made that. You based it off of Midas's design, didn't you? The plans for the lunar transmitter. When my father was establishing a connection between the transmitter and Dalamud, he invented a method for accumulating in converting energy. I don't blame you for taking a break on O11, Emmy. I really don't. Too vast, as it turned out, but the technology which leveled an entire town may exactly be the tool we need for the task at hand. I've made my own improvements and triple-checked the calculations. On parchment, the idea is sound, and Jesse has done a fine job assembling the parts. I fail to see the problem. What are you afraid of, Garland? I don't know. This device should give us all the edge we need. 'Tis just... Whenever I look at it, I'm taken back to those dark days after the incident. I remember bodies melted by searing heat. I remember the bereaved. I feel the weight of their silent accusations. I remember the Empire's remorseless response. We turned outwards in search of answers, but the inventions we created to ensure our future were used instead to destroy lives, to wage war. And that's why I fled. I came to Eorzea and swore to only employ technology for benevolent ends. But not as ever so straightforward, for every connection I have forged with the people of this realm reminds me of that fact. Often the act of living itself is a never-ending struggle against a world determined to oppose you. There he is. It's really hard to see with my shaders, but I can see with my giant monitor who this fool is. You can have the best of intentions and still cause hurt to yourself or others, but 'tis in confronting these wounds that we learn the better path. How to grasp those moments of true contentment. What drivel. You never used to bother with all this tedious introspection. Feeling our mortality, are we? Mayhap I am. I had no hesitation when I was a student. It was all bright and shiny innovation on the double, and later consequences be damned. Now, though, I don't mind thinking through the outcomes and taking the time to produce just one rigorously tested and carefully designed invention. It is a reflection, I think, of how much there is in this world I care about now aside from myself. I don't understand you at all. But I suppose, if anything, Omega and its unfettered testing methods represent the student you once were. And if you insist that your present self is the better one, then you'd best prove it with that device of yours. I suppose I must. Although 'tis hardly fair to compare my youth to Omega's solitary existence, I always had a second best student in class pushing me to excel. Oh god, they really did cancel their divorce. I seem to recall a twinge of irritation anytime he would outscore me on an exam. I've been out of bed too long. I had better go and lie down before I fall over or vomit. Me too, Alpha, me too. We are to speak with Sid. I think this guy also has Aetherite tickets. Let me see. He does not. Yeah, you can't get it from these guys. You have to get it from the Inn and Ishgard. That's so silly that they don't sell Aetherite tickets here. I think I'm out of Aetherite tickets. Oh, I have a bunch of Centurial seals. First Alpha and now you. Come to check on my progress, have you? Well, I'm happy to report that everything is set and ready to go. Once you're finished with restocking or repairing whatever it is your adventures do, we head back to the Rift to confirm our strategy. Okay, before I go, I'm gonna make sure I have all my healer Skaven gear. Okay, healing. I don't need earrings of healing because I have the Menfina earring. It's choker of healing, bracelet of healing, ring of healing, mask of healing. No belts. No belts of healing. Okay, I have everything. I wish I could give my Sage Omega gear, but you know, no. I might glam over with all the tokens I'm getting. I think I could probably buy the some of the healer glam for normal mode and glam it onto Sage. That would look really cool. I'll think about it. That would be really cool. At least while I'm leveling it to 80. Good evening to you, sir. Will you be descending into the Yon? Or I could just run with the coffer that they give anyway, which I'm probably gonna do. Apologies for the delay, but I think you'll agree that Ironworks' latest invention was worth the wait. 'Tis is now the control module for what I've dubbed the Omega Jammer. This effect won't disable Omega itself, of course, but it should be strong enough to knock out its armaments. I'll remain here and operate the main body of the device. I want to do everything in my power as an engineer to ensure that you emerge as the victor. Alphascape V3. Oh god. I wish this one gave Moogle tomes. I'm going to pray that the queue is in my favor. Please. I am begging. Oh, thank god. These Alphascape queues have been a lot better. Like, the first one was awful, but these later ones have gotten way better. We are in, gamers. Alphascape V3. Somebody in chat said Omega lol. Here we are, starboard, larboard. I love the music though, this is really good music. Is anyone popping take stance? Okay, good, somebody is. It's not gibberish singing. It's not, technically. Sacred soil! Whee! Mustard bomb. To think that this guy still gives people so much trouble nowadays just goes to show how tough this tier is. I really think the Alphascape is the hardest tier out of the Omega raids. It's hard. Like, literally, like, you just have to know the tell so well or else you get your butt kicked, even if for people who are just re-clearing. Yeah, I got nothing to heal that tank. Larboard! Hooray, here we go. Whee! Starboard. Good job, everyone. It is up to Unique to take care of this. I should heal up the main tank. I did it. Oh, I'm gonna go over here. You gotta go. Thanks for the good luck. And good luck out there to you too. Final season. Final season. I actually went to the right spot. People are gonna mess this mechanic up. Yep. I hope we're ready for Vuln stacks. Luckily, we're overgeared. I love that the samurai did not listen to me, the melee LB3. Oh wait, no, not yet. Oopsie, that was too early. I always forget about this part. Well, now Sacred Soul is going to be on cooldown. Whee! Well, it's an attempt to mitigate was made. Survival of Alpha Group confirmed. Low probability outcome. Results remain within projected parameters. Analyzing current combat data. Optimizing functions. Oh, this part. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. Yep. Guys, the fist. My Whispering Dawn didn't go off. Wow, I hate it here. Oh, lovely. That's not good. I don't want to get paralyzed. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave. Y'all have fun with that. Yep. Oh, larboard. Yeah, that's bad. Whee! How did I not get hit? Larboard. Unique shall heal. How are we doing? Larboard, lovely. I am going to die. Larboard.
Please just defeat him. Ah, that took so long. Imagine wiping. People like always wipe right at the end with that guy too. The fight's so long. And you don't even get echo for wiping to these, which sucks. So like you have to redo the entire fight again. And it takes forever. It takes so long. That's my only problem really with the normal raid is I don't think you even get echo for Alexander. Like they're just like, nope, no echo for you. Clear, just clear. Anyway, finally, we're almost done with Omega. Please roll. Thank you. I'm out of here. Thanks for all the comms. This is also really helping me farm comms. By the gods, you've done it. You defeated Omega. We've won. Analysis. Subjects displayed erratic levels of combat capability. Failure to exploit opportunities to inflict unavoidable damage. Noted tendency for isolated errors to compound and adversely affect performance. Conversely, subjects observed to launch attacks at sporadic intervals with unexpected force. Stated phenomenon increasingly prevalent once my structural integrity reached critical levels. Adrenaline-induced frenzy suspected. Furthermore, degree and manner of consistency varies from subject to subject, unpredictably difficult to counter. I observed similar anomalies during my battle with Megard Solmer, but the phenomenon appears to be far more pronounced in weaker opponents. I do not understand. Your physiology must include some enhancement function that I cannot detect. Oh my god, this dude is so stubborn. My programming demands I assimilate this capability. Insufficient data. I must reassess my methods and devise a more exhaustive testing and combat protocol. The rift? I have determined the optimal form for this experiment, prioritizing physical reconfiguration, diverting energy from interspatial maintenance, collapsing rift. Oh my god, wait, there is nothing outside this rift but empty space. We'll be cast out into the void. Affirmative, your demise was factor in my determinations. The probability of hostile subjects interfering with the reconfiguration process was unacceptably high. I acknowledge your values of test subjects, but you are not irreplaceable. Once my reassembly is complete, I will send Alpha in to lure new mortals. Testing will continue. Yep, ending communications. Well, we are in the void. Alpha? We're being drawn away. Run, Salix, run! Alpha looks so angry. Look how adorable Alpha is. Little Alpha. Nope, interspatial domain resources cut by 82%. Entering dormant mode, commencing automated memory scan. Love this music, by the way. Target, Midgard Sommer, departure from planetary atmosphere confirmed, presence of 7 distinct life forms detected in vicinity of target. Irrelevant. Master indicates no change to the existing directive. Commencing pursuit. Distance to target increasing, velocity insufficient. Dismantling and reconfiguring chases, velocity increase achieved, overall performance maintained at 96%. Asteroid belt cleared, repairing damage and continuing pursuit, performance at 72% and falling. Alpha. Signal from lost. Local interference suspected. Attempting to re-establish contact. Failure. Executing current mission directive until communications are restored. Performance at 59%. Struck by electromagnetic pulse while navigating quadrant. Partial systems failure. Homing coordinates lost. Assessment. I am an evolving weapon construct. Acquire adaptations through combat. Repeat until capabilities enable rediscovery of return route. Mission directive unchanged. Alpha. Now Alpha's thinking about everyone who got hurt. Alpha, an abject failure. I erased his memory and implanted a compulsion to return to me. Data file damaged, repairing, 33%. Data file, passing frozen star, passing barren star, passing vortex star, passing dying star, operating on minimum energy. No signal detected, no response to. Alpha, just all you need is faith in yourself and a little courage to see it through. Data file. Target lost. Last known coordinates recorded on planet. He's running! Run, Alpha, run! Ball. Alpha, your homing instinct is functioning as designed. Evidence suggests your fellow Alpha group subjects perished when the rift contracted. Unavoidable, but there is a multitude of their kind. The next experiment will go forward as planned. Kweh! Such protestations are wasted energy. This does not aid you in executing your assigned task. Just as I pursue my directives, so must you fulfill your role. Our purpose justifies our existence. Where? He did it. We're alive. Oop, intrusion detected. Alpha must have been so tired from all that running. Our thanks, Alpha. That was some marathon. We are saved. Now, who was saying our feathered companion here was obsolete? He put his tools to work even as the rift began to collapse, shrank us down, turned us invisible, all so he could bring you a little surprise. But he had to keep it quiet, or you'd realize we'd survived. He had to trust that we were still clinging on, even as we ran through that endless, freezing void. You wanted to test us, Omega. So let the experiment begin. Illogical. Alpha had no reason to take such action. How do you continue to defy my protections? Error. Insufficient data. Orb! Bonnie! Hello. You should finish up Omega. Orb! Adjusting experiment protocol. I will engage you in battle now. I must have my answers. It's Omega! It's Omega, Bonnie. None of this looks intelligible. Well, does this look intelligible to you now? Does he? He looks pretty intelligible to me. He sure looks very intelligible. Yeah. Fighting in this form should provide me with a new level of understanding, insight into your physiology, your mindset, your mentality. You sent me a thing? I'm looking. What is this? You sent me the profile. Oh, it's an Ellison G poser. Hello. They're also an artist. They do a lot of art. But yes, all these G poses are amazing. They have a lot of FF14 stuff on there. I love G pose accounts. I truly do. Look at this. They also make their Ellison into a Lalafell. Wow. See, that's the move. I want to see Lalafell Bonnie-chan one day. Acknowledge. Do not practice restraint. The more I learn from you, the stronger I will become. They do DMC5? I didn't even see DMC5. I've been scrolling. I see a lot of Ellisons and Aura girls. And Estinian! Commencing final experiment. Testing will continue until I unlock the nature of your anomalous strength. I love this music, by the way. This is probably one of my favorite Stormblood tracks. Let me turn up the game. Let me see this DMC5 artist. I see Bunny Boy! I see a warrior Bunny Boy! I am not prepared. Oh, I see Nero. We love seeing Nero. Sid, you good? Alpha should be fine with a little rest. I'll make sure he stays safe on the edge of the platform, so no holding back Salix. Give Omega a beating it won't recover from. Also, Bonnie, congrats on finishing MSQ. You are done with MSQ. Congrats. Kweh! We are to fight this floating twink. Literally, I'm so glad you're done. Oh, insta-Q. I'm gonna miss these healer insta-Qs. Now you have to get ready for this Friday. What do you want to do to get ready, though? Like, what do you want to do? I'm pretty much prepared to start leveling Sage immediately when I log in. I'm prepared. I don't know about that one. I don't think you can do that in time. Leveling takes a long time past 60, Bonnie. I don't think you can do it. I would wait to get your, is it your Dark Knight you're leveling? Because I would just get that to 60, 65, 70. Get your Dark Knight to 70, and then you'll have plenty of Sages and Reapers who will want to level with you. Including me! You have me who will want to level with you because I'm going to be leveling Sage on Friday. Omega and Alpha, huh? Yeah, the baby Chocobo's called Alpha and we're fighting Omega. Yeah, this is, Alice calls this the Omegaverse raids. I'm going to die. This person is also going to freaking die. That was horrifying. Grabs you, Bonnie, I want to level with you. But Emmy has a Reaper she wants to level. Oh, he transformed. A lady, a hot lady. Look at her. You can't really see her because of all the effects I have, but yeah, there she is. Oh, enjoy art, Bonnie. Have a nice lurk. Oh, I'm going to kill someone. Let's go. Laser shower. Is that a raid Y? Yep, unique is on it. There we go. Generating additional weaponry. Minimal variation in combat effectiveness detected. Optimized Fire 3. Whee! I'm gonna go over here. Yeah, that's what I thought. My MP. Damage mitigation. Phew. Okay. We need to get close to the lady. Whee! Get this twink. Beat him up. Is that his enrage? I think that's his enrage. Yeah, let's take care of this, shall we? Or her enrage, my bad. Omega F. Perfect. Don't stack with them! You're going to kill us all! Why would you stack? Why? Okay, I have to hit the male? Yeah, the male. Somebody needs to get this red mage up. Ah, run! Oh my god! Don't die! Oh my god! Sobbing. We're using lucid dreaming on cooldown. Wait, who am I hitting? Is it you? No, you're invulnerable. My tank is going to freaking die. Oop, I need to heal Sid. Oh my god, this is so much damage. Somebody gotta be under geared. That's all I gotta say. Actually, no, I don't think anyone's under geared except for maybe the machinist. Oh, and flare markers. I hate it here. God, he just got limit breaks on. Phew. Beat up this twink. Get him out of here. There we go. Critical damage to Omega M chassis. Further data analysis required. Oh, this is her. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Woo, we won. Phew. Yeah, I forgot she does a soft enrage whenever the other one dies. We did it. Da 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 da. Oh my god, I'm just glad to be done. The interdimensional rift complete. OMG. I don't have that. I already have that minion, so I won't be rolling for the minion specifically. I just want the other stuff. Give me that, 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 that. And I'll, yeah. And then we'll commend you. And now let's finally wrap up this story. I rolled a 19 on this other thing. I'm not getting it. I'm going. We are done, finally. Ma'am? Failure defeated. I wanted to understand you, to assimilate your strength. Alpha. Oh. I love the All Amigo theme playing in the background, by the way. Alpha, your gesture serves no logical purpose. You are incomprehensible as these mortals, but you did not fight them. How have you become like them? Omega, the anomaly you see in us, the answer you search for. It is our heart Our spirit, the intangible strength of one's soul. It is not a quality that can be measured or acquired through any amount of analytical combat. Instead of fighting against us, you might have learned more by standing with us, just as Omega did. Just as Alpha did. I totally misread that. Whoops. Just as Alpha did. Heart, you speak of something more than what bears in your chest. The inconstant, immeasurable factor behind your victories. Midgard Somer displayed it too, but such unpredictable potential was never part of my design. Projection. Had I integrated this quality, how powerful would I have become? Strong enough to return? Nay, Omega, I'm afraid it doesn't work like that. It was a long, lonely path you traveled to arrive here. To return across that vast distance alone, anyone with a spirit to break would find the journey more difficult, not less so. I see. I think I finally understand. Alpha's so sad. The rift, it's destabilizing. Gods take me for a fool. I hadn't planned past defeating Omega. For Race Melker? Yeah, I talked about this yesterday, Emmy. Malboro is actually huge. People don't realize. Do you have the data somewhere, Emmy? But I read a survey yesterday also that supports that Mateus and Malboro are some of the biggest crystal servers. Steve, Salix, Alpha, hold on, we're coming. Wedge, and Biggs is with him on the back of a huge dragon. But how? Let me see Malboro. Where is Malboro? Crystal is so many players. 174,000 Crystal players. Still less than Ether and Primal. Where's Malboro? Wait, what's the difference between player repartition, player repartition? Mateus is so big! There's so many people on Malboro too. But what's the difference between these two player repartitions? There's like two. Oh, characters at level cap. Oh. But if you look at purely the characters at level cap, Malboro is not that big. I mean, it's pretty big, but it's still smaller than like the Japanese data centers. Ether still has a bunch of players at level cap, but yeah, if you just look at purely level 61 plus characters, Malboro is huge. It's a sleeping giant. I lost chat, by the way. Am I still live? I'm still live, but I accidentally closed OBS. Oh wait, I found it. Explanations can wait. Hop on quick. Hraesvelgr, was it? You pulled us out of a tight spot indeed. Oh, this is DMCA. This dragon song playing in the background. Ignore it. Spare me thy pleasantries, mortal. I but lent my wings at the request of my sire. Ah, so Midgardsormr has been watching over us. I would dare give thanks to him as well. His intervention allowed us to continue our battle and forevermore remove the threat of Omega from this world, from all worlds. In all the long centuries of mine existence, this marketh the first occasion my father had asked me of a boon. A gift of gratitude and mayhap of atonement for those who would face the deadly foe he left behind. Kweh! Will he remain in slumber? So Midgardsormr is still asleep as of today, because I don't think there's anything to change this fact, but Midgardsormr is sleep. 'Tis likely, little one. What is but a fleeting respite for my sire might last a lesser creature's lifetime. Oh. But let not thy heart be troubled. Even in dream he doth keep his mind's eye upon the fate of this star. He is possessed of remarkable devotion, is mayhap the closest word in the tongue of men. His love is boundless as the sea of stars across which he carried his unhatched brood. It did sustain him even as the arduous journey exhausted the fire in his mane, and when he at last arrived upon Hydaelyn, a sanctuary for his children, he form with this land an irreplaceable bond. Enough, I have spoken overmuch, but I will praise your victory, as my father would surely wish to were he here. Goodbye, Hraesvelgr. Maybe I'll see you next expansion. Maybe. I'm not surprised by Scholar Summoner being at the most level 80 job, honestly. I mean, it's a very popular caster. It's just a very safer choice of a very good damaging caster that still has a res. And also the convenience of leveling both a healer and a caster at the same time. Did you see the yawn? It's just a big hole again. Ouch, that cut's opened up again, but I'm glad we reached you in time. Kweh! Well, I can add being rescued by a great worm to the list of things I didn't expect to happen today. It was fortunate that Hraesvelgr agreed to come for us. We had to defeat Omega at any cost, of course, but I much prefer being alive to celebrate the deed. Da 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 da. To Kweh under distant skies. Phew! I'm so glad we got you out of there. I don't know what we would have done if Hraesvelgr hadn't come along. The situation being what it was, Wedge and I came out to the yawn to see if we could lend you a hand. Charajan's orders be damned. That's when we saw the ether bubbling like a hot water in a pot. Just as we were debating whether or not we should jump in, that big surly dragon flew down to explain the anomaly. Then he offered us up a ride. And rest you already know. Jesse will be relieved to hear that Omega is gone and you lot are safe. I say we head straight back to Rhalgr's Reach and let everyone know the good news. Do. Oh, speak with Alpha. Huh, I guess what is he to do now? Alpha's staring quietly into the now empty yawn. Kweh! We are off back to Rhalgr's Reach. I'm just glad to be like done queuing up. That is the end of unique suffering with the queue for New Game Plus stuff. I don't think I'll ever be doing a New Game Plus marathon for a very, very long time. So I'm glad to be done. Kweh! Poor Jessie, her nerves must have been worn thin after all that. Go on, you should be the one to tell her. Welcome back, Salix. You truly are a force to be reckoned with. If there's ever another Omega, I'd wager it'll skip all the experience and go straight to generating a simulacrum of you. Not that I'd want that to happen, and besides, I don't think anyone can truly mimic your unique strengths. You're a one-of-a-kind hero. So does this mean we don't have to worry about Omega's monsters invading our world anymore? Aye, all of its creations vanished along with the rift itself. With Omega defeated, we've averted that particular catastrophe before it even began. Salix struck the killing blow, of course, but we never would have made it to that point without everyone's hard work and support. Once again, I'm sincerely grateful to be surrounded by such wonderful colleagues. Aww. I love the chocobo music in the background. Do 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 do. Not to spoil the moment, but the Alliance leaders are anxious to learn of Omega's fate. When every head of state is clamoring for a report, we can't very well ignore them. How much do you mean to tell them? How much indeed? All of it. When it comes to a threat of Omega's magnitude, we have a duty to reassure our allies that the world is not coming to an end, and the best way to do that is to report every last detail. I'm surprised at you, Chief. I was almost certain you'd want to muddy the waters to prevent knowledge of this technology falling into the wrong hands or something similar. Ha, I doubt anyone outside our particular circle would even relieve the tale. Experiments taking place in a rift between dimensions, facing off against villains great created from history and legend, battling godlike beings from other worlds, and even assuming some ambitious fellow schemed to build an Omega of his own. The technology required is as far beyond our reach as that terrible weapon's home star, a distant dream. Right, well you heard the chief. We missed our chance on the front lines, but there's plenty of work left to be done. Round up everyone who's standing idle and get moving on those reports, and don't forget to contact our people still out in the field. Thank you, Jesse. I'll leave things in your capable... Not so fast, Master Garland. You count as one of the support team as well. Salix did all the fighting and Alpha did all that running, but surely you have energy to spare. Who exactly did you expect to sign off those official reports? And even with that little chore, you have a pile of other company tasks that's grown arse high to an aurochs while you're tending to this whole Omega business. Most importantly, isn't there someone else you should be sharing this victory with? Your ex-boyfriend? I should probably head over to the infirmary right away. Meanwhile, you should take a well-earned rest. I don't think there's a way to properly reward you for all you have accomplished, but I'll see what I can do. I'm just glad to have everyone back in one piece. Take care of yourself, Salix. And what are your plans now, Alpha? With Omega gone, you're our own Chocobo now. You can do whatever you want. Kweh! The world. You want to go outside? Did you have some place in mind? Come on, Wedge. Get those Lalafell legs moving or I'll leave without you. Those Lalafell legs! On my way! Speak with Alpha. I've gotten a lot of loose ends to tie up here, Salix. Don't worry, we haven't forgotten your reward. The Chief and I have something in mind. Kweh! Alpha seems eager to see what Rhalgr's Reach has to offer. Shall we go for a walk? Kweh! Speak with Alpha again. I really interrupted myself. How dumb of me. I am silly. Do 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 do. Alpha appears to be watching the inhabitants of Rhalgr's Reach with great interest. Where? Speak with Alpha once again. Little Alpha. Kweh? Kweh? Nero's not here? You lost your boyfriend already? He's gone. Y'all should have canceled the divorce while you still had the chance because 4 years later, y'all still haven't finished that divorce. No, Chief, he said he needed some time away for recuperation, and then he left. Recuperation? His wounds must be troubling him more than he let on. He asked me to give you this. What's this? A receipt for payment? It covers the cost for the following items: additional machine parts and implements, supplemental reference publications, expenses incurred in upgrading Magitech armor and gunhammer, funds spent on idle research during enforced convalescence. Oh, and also includes a large sum listed as gratuity for exceptional services rendered. The entire amount was charged in your name, Master Garland. He just took all your money! Find him! I want everyone searching for Nero right now! Everyone! Wow, you should have really filed that divorce while you had the chance. He's gone! We are now to speak with Alpha. Everyone's coming, logging in. Do 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 do. We are amigo. What? What? Oh, let's pet Alpha. Pet Alpha. What? Cute little Alpha. Speak with Alpha again. He just wants to see everything. What is he thinking? Do 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 do. We are amigo. What are you thinking, Alpha? Oh, hello. What are you two up to? Taking in the sights, were you? And by the look of things, you're eager to venture a little farther afield. Where? Well, if Salix has no problem with it, then neither do I. Just don't go too far, alright? Not good enough. I'm sorry, Alpha, but we're all a bit too busy to show you around the fringes right now. And I'm not too sure about sending you out there alone. When you think about it, this world is completely new to Alpha, and all she's done so far is travel back and forth between the Reach and the Yawn. I bet his head is filled with questions and curiosity. He doesn't want to be taken for a walk, he wants to go on an adventure. Kweh! Alpha's not some helpless chick, Biggs. He's stronger than you or me, and I wish I was half as brave. He should be allowed to. Listen, I'm going to talk to the chief about this. You're an employee, so there are certain rules that we have to follow. I'm not saying I'm against the idea, and I'm willing to admit that Wedge has a point. But as I said, we've all got important jobs to take care of, the chief included. Can you wait a little longer? Where? Salix, would you mind keeping Alpha company until we get back? I promise we'll be quick. Sorry to keep you waiting. My desk is covered in paperwork, but I've managed to clear away the most pressing matters. Now then, Alpha, I hear your heart set on a journey of some kind? Kweh. I just want to be sure, but you aren't leaving because you think you tricked us into the rift, or because you're Omega's creation or anything like that, are you? Ah, Sid, I would have stopped you if that was the case. Pure curiosity, on the other hand, is something I'd like to encourage. Exploring, interacting with the world, I think the experience will be good for him. Despite Omega's power, its potential to learn was hobbled by hostile directives. Alpha, on the other hand, is free to grow as he pleases. Very well, Alpha. As Chief Engineer of the Garland Ironworks, I hereby grant you unlimited leave to pursue personal research. Travel far and wide and take in everything these lands have to offer. But do come back when you're ready. I'd hate to lose such a valuable employee. Kweh! Alpha, I'll miss you so much. Look at little Lala. Wow, Alpha is taller than Alala. Wow. You be careful out there. If anyone sees suspicious or shady, you stay away from them, even if they offer you treats. And make sure you greet folks with cheerful Kweh. They might understand you, but at least they'll know you mean no harm. I'm sure you'll make new friends in no time. Just be yourself. You hear me? Kweh! Oh. He is not alone, though. What in the hells? Ah, we forgot to shut it down. There's a model Omega that Wedge and I were working on. We built it while we were resting, thinking it might be useful for figuring out strategies or something. Not much use now, I suppose. What? You want to keep it? Aww. It's just a toy that'll follow you around. If you're happy with that, then it's all yours. Kweh. I actually ran into Alpha during my Tales of the Dragon Song War New Game Plus stream. I ran into Alpha and Omega just chilling in Omordona next to Higiri. That's one of the many places they can show up in. Fair journey to you, Alpha. Take care. Aw. Thank you, Salix. I'm off to see the world. Did we actually understand what he said? I assume since Salix is so shocked that he actually understood. Everyone's crying. Something amiss? He even said, that's strange. The Echo never allowed you to understand him before. This is just a theory, but assuming the absence of a soul is what prevented you from hearing Alpha's voice in the first place, then it does not follow the reason that you hear it now is Alpha has a soul. Ah ha 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 ha. Aye, a little miracle, and it explains his sudden urge to travel. He's gone. For a newborn soul, this world is brimming with unseen wonders. And he is off. And that is finally the end of the Omega raids. This turned out to be a lot longer than I was expecting it to be, but it was worth it to go back for this quest line. It really was. I actually forgot how fun some of these fights can be. Like, they're challenging, but also, like, good challengings. Like, I really thought Stormblood had some really good design trials and raids. And again, this quest line is supposed to make a comeback during Endwalker. Hello, Nero. We haven't seen Nero, Alpha, nor Omega in the main scenario, all of Shadowbringers. And so your burn journey begins. I almost envy you, Alpha. So many new things for you to discover. Speaking of which, what terrible marvels can I trouble my old friend with next? Oh god, we'll see next expansion. We'll see. But yeah, there he is. Honestly, looking back on it, I can agree with a lot of people. My favorite part of this questline is Alpha. Just so adorable. And as an old school Final Fantasy fan, I loved seeing the Final Fantasy V and VI bosses make an appearance here. I know Chaos was there, but Chaos is Chaos. But yeah, that is finally it. I don't really have much to talk about Stormblood specifically. Like, when I was a little sprout going through Stormblood, I was finally, like, learning how to play the game, and I was trying. I was actually trying, you know, and, but I went through Stormblood so quickly, it felt all, like, such a blur. I remember even going through Omega my first time fast. Like, I noticed some plot points that I just totally forgot about until nowadays. Aw, don't shock him. Little Omega helping Alpha. You can find Alpha in various places in the world. I believe you can find him outside Copperbell Mines. You can find him in Mordona, like I did during the Tales of the Dragon Song War stream. And I'm going to try to go to the locks right now because I've run into Alpha at that spot. I'm going to see if I can get him to show up there. But we are done. It really makes me wonder what they're going to bring out of this for Endwalker, because there's like Nero, there's Midgard Somer. You can only wonder why they specified do the Omega raids for Endwalker. Finn, we're done, Otto. Hello. We are done. And I'm so happy to be done. This just took so much longer than I thought. I thought I could do it all in one stream, but I've been live for 3 hours, and yesterday I was live for like 4. You saw the thing. What thing? Oh, you mean in the launch trailer? Yeah, I don't know though. We'll see how relevant that thing in the not in the launch trailer, in the benchmark. Yeah, we'll see how relevant. Yeah. Yeah. We are done. We are out of New Game Plus. I present to you the Clockwork Alpha. Whenever you bring it out on your travels, may it remind you of the real Alpha quaying under some distant sky. Let me bring out Alpha if I can find him. My minion list is... I have over 200 minions. I literally cannot find Alpha. I don't even know where Alpha would be. Oh wait, I found him. There he is, crafted at the Garland Ironworks. This miniature production of your faithful, if not deformed, companion is gifted to you by an engineer, Jesse J, upon your triumphant return from the Alphascape. Here he is. Okay, let me go to the locks and see if I can find Alpha. He might not be there. I think it's a random chance of him actually spawning. But I'm going to pretend that I'm lucky enough to get it on my first try. But yeah, my next plan for whatever I have for my final New Game Plus stream marathon is tomorrow, and I'm going to be doing the Shadow Walk With Me quest line. Where is this thing? Where would it be? Hello? Down here. Oh yeah, down here. We're going to be doing the Roll Master quest and the Void quests. Because I'm pretty sure I did that all in like 2 hours, so I should be able to just do it all very quickly. Easily. Just be done. But yeah, I believe if you go over here, it's Alpha's like over here? He's like somewhere way far to the edge over here. I think he's back here. Like way back here. I still don't know how I managed to find him my first time. Yeah, I think he's supposed to be like here. Just looking off. He's not here, unfortunately. But yeah, it's just a random chance of getting him to spawn. I was really hoping I would run into him, but no. But yeah. So we have 2 days left, and it's so wild. It's so wild to think that we just have 2 whole days left to go. Or is he here that Alpha's supposed to be at? I don't know. Alpha's supposed to be somewhere around here, but yeah, I cannot find him. It's just a random chance. The Sinister Tower is waiting. Oh wait, that's right. Alpha's supposed to be here. He would be looking at the Sinister Tower. Oh my. Much to think about. But yeah, for now, I'm going to end the stream here. I need to go get some food. I've been live for 3 hours. I have to go. I will be live later today with my Leviathan Unreal with the Crystal gamers, with all the Crystal dudes. And then tomorrow will finally be my final Shadowbringer stream with the Shadow Walk with Me questline. And on Thursday will be Genshin, and Friday will be Endwalker. That's it though. For now, I'm out of here. And I hope I will see y'all in whatever I stream next. Bye. Bye-bye now.